Well, welcome. The saga of Argos continues with Potatoes in charge. Man, I got my fish tank right. I bought a, so betters are a type of fish that breathes air as well as having gills. Like, they're hybrid, I guess. I don't really know exactly. But they like to be near the surface because they take gulps of air. So you can get, like, little accessories for them and things. So I bought this, like, little log. It's like a cylindrical log with a hole in the top, and it floats, so they can rest in the dark near the surface and get water. Apparently, online, betters love these things. I have never seen my fish go in there at all, and worst of all, because it's floating, it gets caught in the current, and it keeps on tapping on the glass when it gets to the other side. And I've got all this anxiety that this tank is, like, gonna smash or break or bow or whatever, because there's all these horror stories of, you know, if one of these things breaks, you're gonna flood the room and you're gonna damage the hardwood or whatever. So, I don't know. But anyway, that tap happened right as I said hello there, guys. So, yeah, hello. We are continuing along the saga of Argos. We today, however, are seeing the birth of our old friends Calydon from the previous playthrough. So Calydon were really nice to us, and then they kind of got duped by the dastardly fellow, whose name I forget, and were an enemy for briefly at the end of the previous campaign. Well, here we are like 1,000 years, 2,000 years before that. December 2009. Look, we're in the 2000s. 2992 BC. And, well, there's nothing going on here. So let's take a look at the land. This is actually huge. This is way, way, way bigger than Cydonia on Crete, which we did as our colony mission before. That's unbelievable. Wow. Okay, let's quickly recap. We want to protect the city from the Caledonian Boar, which is not here yet, I suppose. That's not what I was thinking of when I alluded to Boar in the previous part. We need a sanctuary to Hermes. That's a really cheap one. That's very good. A yearly profit of 500 and 8 pieces of sculpture. So it's not much, really. It's just build a sanctuary. We might need to buy that marble. Like, I don't know if I just saw a quarry there. Was there a quarry up there? No? So I think we'll get quarry probably from our main town. From Argos itself. As we know, we set up some quarries there. And there's not many people around. Here's Calydon. And this is cool. We will see this slowly expand as time goes on. This campaign feels, or adventure as they call it, feels a lot like it was meant to be the original one, but then they added like the Thebes one as well. Because this is like earliest point in the timeline, as far as I know. We're seeing everything develop. But okay, so yeah, these guys will sell us marble. They won't give it to us, but they'll sell it. So that's good. And Tenarium's still doing nothing, just taking the souls of the dead, I suppose. Alright, so, let's check what we've got for food as well. Our people are going to be hunting. Oh, there is hunting. There is boar. But where do they hunt? We need to figure out where the animals are. Oh my god, they're all the way over here. So here's boar. You may be able to harvest... Oh, we don't really get a description, but there's the timber here. You may be able to harvest timber from this wooded area by building a timber mill, or you can clear the land if you choose. There are also marshlands. There is one actually technically back over at Argos, so hopefully I'll show that to you guys at some point. And marshlands you can't clear, but it has like its own little unique... Oh, here's some marshland. When we right click, it says marshland. People can make their way across marshes, but nothing can be built on this muddy terrain. Now, in the previous game... by the way, I think Pharaoh came out in 1999, so this was back when, you know, they churn a new game out in a year or so. Anyway, the previous game, Pharaoh... It has like all this elaborate stuff about agriculture along the Nile, like the banks of the river flood, and like I don't really remember exactly how it works, but then you farm, because I've never played Pharaoh, I've only seen videos of it online, but you can only farm after like the tide comes up or something, and that thing about people can walk across it, but you can't build or something, I don't know, it feels like a hangover thing. Anyway, in Zeus, I don't think we're going to do much with marshland. I don't know what that really has to do with the Nile, but there you go, I've ended up talking about it. So, is that the only way we can get food? We can also grow grapevine. Let's turn the game speed down here as well. I said I'd do that. Oh, we can do goat farming with a dairy. And it looks like the only arable land. Now, this is very cool. I really like the colony missions because you get such interesting geography, you know. So, we can create goats on the top of this mountain. Or we can rear goats, tend to goats, and then this mountain down here as well. So maybe we dedicate one to goats, and then we dedicate the other one to Vine. So that seems good to me. And then a little bit of hunting to supplement us. The issue with the hunting is it's really far away. Unless this is the entrance of the city. Now, wouldn't that be cool if that's the entrance of the city? So let's see. Let's put a common housing down. Let's turn time up. Price decrease for sculptures. So, the price of sculpture around the world has fallen. Okay, that's the exit to the city. That's unfortunate. Because I can see on the mini-map here, there was like a little black dot moving along somewhere. I think they've despawned now that we've removed the house. But I'm pretty sure that they were... No, well, the house is still there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, though. I'm pretty sure that that was... So the entrance is over here. So let's get building, I guess. Too much preamble. I don't know why, but I'm always tempted to do this. So here I'm going to do this. I got a really fun idea for the housing block today. I think it could be really fancy and cool. I want to do the culture thing that I was talking about. So we are going to have... This is the bottom of the map down here. So we're going to have a housing block here first. And what I will do with it is I will say... let's do this. I really like this setup. I don't know whether it's that smart. But I think this is so cool. I mean, it's definitely not that smart because the infirmary is low appeal. And we're talking about putting a bunch of houses around it. But, you know, that's a nice way of defining the width, because I liked the way that last time... See, we could get 3 in. Also, see, the problem there is it's not long enough. So we're going to need... Because I'm looking for a quick way of setting all this stuff up as well. So we actually want 1, 2, 3 up. And then 1, 2, 3 up. And then along, I believe. I mean, maybe we could have done it this way instead. So then the 2 houses there, all of those houses there. That's not needed, but we can do something like that with a roadblock. So that's immediately going to get to work there. So we'll have people on the outside, people on the inside. Actually, hold on. Alright, wait. So there's aesthetics as well. So straight away, let's kill all of that actually. Let's put avenues down. Like that. I don't know if this is going to blow up our money to do that. But let's put avenues down, just so that we have instant appeal. Okay, and then on the inside, see, we only get 2x2s. But you know what I thought was my favourite part of the last episode? It was when... No, not park. I keep clicking that. It was when we put the flower gardens in the middle, and they evolved all the way up to tenements. That was just so cool. Was it flower gardens we put in? We put something in. So there you go. Explorers have returned from their exploits and discovered Mount Pelion. So you can have a campaign for every single one of these places. Pretty crazy. So what's going on at Mount Pelion? They're all the way up to the north, far away. Nothing going on with them yet. They might become rivals. They might become trading partners. Who knows? So let's drop that. So they've got water. And now we'll do the houses around the outside. So this is going to throw the maths off of how many we can put down, of course. And it's kind of weird now. You know, it's... You've got these inner spaces we can use. And technically... Okay, because now this is like a double path. Even though they only walk on the inner part of it. Now, you remember what I was talking about with the infirmary, with the theatre, clipping the edge? You can really clip the edge. You can do it like that. It only touches the corner of an avenue, yet that will still work. And people will still do their thing there. So, alright, we have 100 people already. That's good. It's very quick, isn't it? So, then we'll put a roadblock here. And my idea is... that we are going to have a neighborhood here. This is a neighborhood we're in already. Let's do that. This is a neighborhood already. It's going to come along, okay? There's going to be another housing block here. In the middle of this neighborhood, we're going to have, like, a road coming out. And this is where our college will be and our drama school will be. And the guys that are produced from these 2 buildings... I mean, I'll put them down, or no, I'm not going to because employment and stuff. But the people that come from these 2 buildings, they are going to walk and go left to that block, right to that block. When they hit the other building, the podium, say this is a podium here, the podium's going to have a guy patrolling. And meanwhile, in the middle, all these guys get all the free culture as well, just from the travelers passing through. And I think that's going to be really cool, and I hope that works exactly how I want it to. But that also leaves the question of an agora. How do agoras work with avenues? Do they even? I think we've got to turf these guys out. I don't think they do. I don't know whether there's such a thing as an avenue agora. There's not. So sorry, but this road can't look that fancy. Oh, it's already done. Okay, good. Because we need a... We need a common agora. Now, that agora... Where is our closest farm, though? I mean... I've built the city in a terrible spot, really. Well, whatever. Let's just get this going here. This road... So we're going to build the road all the way down here. We're finally going to see this. So you see when you create the road, it changes that natural slope into a road. I don't know, there's something about that that's so satisfying to me. I just really love that. Let's connect that. And roadblock. They have maintenance. Yes, they do. Okay. Why did I build it up here? Because they're farming over there, and it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess... I mean, no, screw all this, screw all this. We'll leave that road as just a dead end for now. But I actually... and they'll just walk up the slopes. You know what? Just put them here. I'm sure they'll be fine. There's land right there. So we're going to go dairy. 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 I'm not going to break the plants and stuff. I like the idea of moving through the forest here. That's a thing I see online sometimes people do as well. They will... they'll challenge themselves to build cities, but you're not allowed to destroy any natural... Oh god, I shouldn't have put them up there, should I really? Just make sure the maximum number are on this close arable land here. There we go. So that people don't have to roam very far, so that the buildings work nice and quick. And then there's this slope here that they'll walk up. Because these free roaming guys, they don't need roads. So there you go. So out they go. Yeah, people will set it up so they don't destroy any natural stuff, and, you know, they're just sort of house rules. Because, again, especially with Zeus, Zeus is a bit easier than the other ones. So the agora's there, that's good. We can have another exit to the housing block. We can actually have a back road right there, straight to the place. Let's have a look here real quick on the other tab. Industry, unemployed 45 people, that's very good. It's really handy seeing the employment right there, don't you guys think? I'm not going to put the granary too far, because I'm going to have another agora, like, here-ish. And I want them all to be able to access it. So actually, maybe the granary should be here. Like, super central. Maintenance post for all of these guys. For now, since everyone's attached like that, I'll just do that. That'll be like a supply road for the agora. And then this one can be a supply road for the agora. Alright, I'm going to destroy some of the grass there, because that's just going to look so good, isn't it? Alright, and so then we'll set this one up. So again, we'll do... I mean, I'm not very, like... You've probably noticed this. I'm not very, as they say, OCD about stuff. You know, there'll be people who will, like, get the goddamn ruler out, like, oh, it has to be perfectly lined up with the other thing. I really don't mind. Right, so... we'll do it something like that. It's not going to be 100% symmetrical, but it's going to be good enough. So that's our next housing block. And what did I do? See, I don't know how far along we can go. Like, we can probably... I don't know, there's probably some maths here where it's like, alright, you can go that far. I think that's too far. Do you think they'll get all the way around there? I mean, they might. And then isn't that okay? And then you can go... Ooh, no. See, I used to play like that, by the way. This is weird. I don't know why that's done that. I used to play like that. When I would put houses down, I'd just, like, dump a huge block like that. And wherever it was with the roads, it would be fine. But I'm guessing that cost a lot of money. Let's get the road in. I think that'll make more sense. Oh. Did I do an extra house? I guess I might have. Well, that's fine, because we can do a tax office. In addition there, we need the palace first. The palace can be among the culture buildings over here. Doesn't really need a road to it, but I'll do one, just in case. Okay. And then... screw it, we'll do that. Oh, why can we not build there? There must be some terrain. Oh, there's a road there. How did I put a road there? Very weird. I gotta say, it's been really fun to watch the construction of this housing block back now in editing, because through a weird circumstance here that I'm gonna forgive myself of, I've ended up doing something very wrong with this housing block. Maybe you can spot it already, and it's related to that piece of path I just deleted. Oh dear. It's really handy that you can press the middle of this button to reorient the view to the north. That's like super, super useful. So then we want avenue now. I've got to keep an eye on our money. We got 5,000. That still seems fine to me. Let's go avenue. All the way along to the top. All the way. All the way. And not there because we need an agora. And I want it really close. Oh, look at how good that is. Oh, that's perfect. It's nearly perfect. What would be super perfect? No, it's good enough. I mean, they're right next to the goddamn granary and everything. So then we will put some food down. And we will put some food down. And everyone's moving in there. Let's get some more food. So we have cheese set up. The other thing we can do is hunting. Now, you guys haven't seen hunting yet. So cheese and meat. It's not going to be bad living here, is it? So out of the back of this block, we'll take a road again. And road block it off. And that's plenty close enough. You know, the distances always seem massive, but as soon as you start building, it's like, whoa, we're already there, you know? We're already close to what we need. So again, I'm going to not be too excessive. We have to learn to not be too excessive. So our hunting lodge, 32 drachma. I guess we right-click it once it's placed. I was wondering for a second there if we could get lots of information. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a gap, and 1, 2. So 6 of them seems fine. City needs more workers, but people are moving in. Let's keep a close eye on that. 17 workers needed. That's not a big deal. So here we go. So 2 of these have got employees in them at the moment. Oh, hold on. We also... So what did I do with this original square? Did we put a bunch of houses? We did. We just went crazy with the houses around the outside. So why not on this one? So I'm curious if this goes too far. And my ambition with the Let's Play is that for now, we're winging it. Soon, we will stop winging it. And I'll come at you with some real, like, blocks or whatever. We're gonna slowly progress as it goes on. So there'll be plenty of people. Okay, so Montpellier is selling armor. I, Acrisus of Montpellier, am proud to announce we can sell armor. So the question is, why does that matter? Like, I'm now thinking every time someone appears and they sell a commodity, it's useful for some reason. Maybe we should take advantage of it. Because clearly we were supposed to be selling that fleece before. Our empire is built on fleece right now. This entire colony was basically powered by fleece and the export of fleece. So maybe we should be buying armor for these guys. Is that scripted, that in the adventure at X date they do things? So, no people in this locality. No, that's fine. Stored meat, 0 loads. Okay, the hunting party is in the field stalking their quarry, it says. But they're not there. I don't see our hunters. Do you guys see our hunters? Is it possible there's other boar somewhere? We are going to get attacked by a boar. I hope in not a horrible place. This is so good. Look at all of them jam-packed in there. It feels a little bit cruel, but no, they're right up there. It's like mountain goats, you know. Might want to place a couple more, actually, just so that we know for sure that the cheese is... Build another dairy. There you go. Are you sure they're in the field hunting their quarry? Oh, there you go. They're going now. Oh, it's because game speed's a bit low. You know what? I'm actually happy to see that because it means that, you know, a bunch of time hasn't passed. We haven't missed opportunities. So out they go, a new type of person.
There's boar around here somewhere. I can smell them.
So these guys will actually fight and die for a living. Seriously? I believe this is the only line of work like this in the game, where they can die just in the course of whatever they're doing. Like, not because a god came along or a monster or anything like that, but just because of how it goes. You know, like that boar just killed that guy. He's dead.
As hungry as the horses of Diomedes. I need food.
Who is Diomedes? And look, they've got actual meat. I think there should be a... Look, these guys died as well. I think there should be a campaign about giving people the ultimate varied diet. I think that'd be really cool. So there you go. Now they're slugging their victorious foe on their back.
Oh, this poor boar never stood a chance. My aim is as good as Atalanta's.
Who's Atalanta? So many questions. Actually, really jumping ahead here, a fun bit of trivia. Atalanta is going to be one of the heroes in the expansion.
I'm Dionysus, god of the vine. Worship me, and fruits of the vine will burst forth.
Okay, Dionysus. Like I said, he's my favourite. Yeah, that voice cue, fruit of the vine. Now, if you guys have watched a lot of my streams, you might have sometimes heard me say that over the years. Seriously, I can't think of a specific example, but I swear to God, that lives rent-free in my head for years. God of the vine. Usually if I hear the word wine in a sort of a random out of nowhere context, that quote, that voice, that comes into my head. It's stuck there. And I think in 60 years, it will be stuck there. So here he is. What a legend. Love this guy. Great animation. Why aren't they talking to me when I right-click them? I thought they spoke when you right-click them. But yeah, Dionysus, god of the vine, to produce the wine. And he's our friend now. He's who sent the Maenads against us before. We didn't actually see him, but those crazy ladies were associated with him. Okay, lots of people come to work now. Check the industry tab. 20 people are unemployed. That's not a problem. We do need a maintenance station for these guys. So we've got that set up. Those guys are going to be alright. So the only issue with the meat is they do have a bit of a walk to do. But again, they'll all walk all at once, and I don't mind. This would be cool to live in this neighborhood. You'll have guys with meat wagons rolling on by you on a regular basis. Mount Pelion will sell even more sculpture. Okay, so we can make trading posts to these guys. But does it matter that much? Our ultimate objective is a sanctuary to Hermes. Now, we're not going to be able to... I don't see any bronze on this map. So, and I don't want to import bronze and then cook it up and all that. So we could just buy this statue straight off of him, because we need that for the sanctuary to Hermes. So, I think that that's a very good idea. So, what was it? Mount Pelion. They've appeared on the map, and they sell sculptures, and sculptures are cheap. So the exit to the city is over here. Now the traders will come in at the entrance to the city and leave at the exit to the city. So I don't really think it matters where you put a trading post, just as long as you put the trading post somewhere near one of those two spots. So that they, you don't want them climbing up a mountain. I mean, that would be cool as well, right? You make them climb a mountain to do the trading and then go all the way. Yeah, that's very funny. Actually, I like the idea of a maze map where you get a poor trader and you make them run through this crazy elaborate maze like a mouse through looking for cheese in a maze. And by the way, there are walls and things. There's another side to the building we haven't seen yet. Anyway, so Mount Pelion. But if we want to be buying stuff, we need to be selling stuff, or at least taxing people well. So I don't believe I put the tax office for these guys yet, so we'll put that nicely in that corner. And these guys are being taxed. In my dreams they are. In my dreams, I dream of taxing people. There you go, so now they're being taxed. There's still no food. She's buying the food. That's our first little bit of cheese coming in. Back over to industry. We have 63 people unemployed now. That to me looks like another dairy. Plus some goats. So we have enough food. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to be smarter from now on. We have enough food production for 4,000 people. Due to the fleece overabundance across the world, it has fallen. So that's good for us as a colony, but back home, that's not going to be very good. So fleece is dropping. Now these guys our parents want to give us marble. Thank you. So, but I don't have the storage for it. So let's build the storage for the marble. Uh-oh, I see what I did wrong here. Okay, for the rest of this episode, I'm going to be like, where's the marble? Where is it? Look at what you did, you fool! I clicked decline. I don't know, I thought of that as a generic get me out of this dialogue button, I suppose. Damn, I should have clicked postpone. Okay, so I declined a lot of very handy marble there. Oh dear. And made the episode a good bit longer. And I guess we can just keep storage here for now. I'm anticipating sculptures to be here. So marble can be here. So we can accept marble at that one. We can have a generic storehouse for that. And we need a maintenance officer for that. So now our unemployed is 40. We can still get some more people to do some things. So we got to figure out where we want to put the sanctuary as well. And again, I would love the sanctuary to be among the houses. Now, I don't think that's going to work. Now, Hermes one is quite small, which is really nice. Oh, it will work out. Okay, but not quite. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to weave this path through the forest. Oh, that hopefully that doesn't annoy the people. Hopefully that she can still buy from the granary with that. But having weaved that through the forest, we will put Hermes Refuge. Uh-oh. Collapsed building. I need marble to even be able to place that. So what collapsed? The granary. Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. How have I been so stupid? That maintenance post isn't even by a road. Well... Wait. No, that wasn't a granary that collapsed, was it? It was an infirmary that collapsed. Oh my... Wait, hold on. My whole strategy there was completely broken because I made this too wide. Yeah, don't take building block advice from me just yet. We're still figuring things out. Look at this. Look. Meat, man, and cart going together.
Who am I, Odysseus?
Who am I, Odysseus? That's right. In my cities... You best be Odysseus. I'm going to put a watch post down as well, because we can do that now. And I am going to start paying people less and taxing them more. Just one click in both directions. But by doing that, plus having guards in the city, if we get crime, the guards will hopefully just stamp it out. And we'll be alright. Where the hell did I just see? Oh, speaking of walls and gatehouses, there you go. Look, there are walls now. We can build them. And that's tax. Here we go. Watch post. People, I think, suggest online that the watch posts are basically useless. Like, if you play this game in a certain way, you sort of don't ever need them. And that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But, you know, we already have too many workers. Well, no, don't worry. That will be changing soon. We also have elite housing to think about one day. That's fine. Okay, so the gift of marble, hopefully we can accept now. And as for this, so do I want to buy? I don't want to buy just yet. All right, now this middle road. This doesn't look as elegant as I thought it would, because what I wanted was a nice long straight road. And when I say a long road, I really mean a long road. So I'm going to do it that way. And we're going to clear this. And, I mean, I can't do anything better than that, really. Well, I can. Okay, and this path, this is no longer suiting me. So that's not going to connect. Again, there's something going on with the Agora right now I really want to do. But we won't. Yeah, it does connect. Look, look, look. It totally connects. We didn't... Well, whatever. As long as it doesn't throw the walkers off. And now let's clear all of that. So we've got a nice long straight road here. What do they need? Well, they are going to want water. Oh, well, hold on. They're going to want a roadblock there towards the palace. Yeah. Oh, no, they're not going to want a roadblock at the palace. It's actually incredibly important they don't have a roadblock at the palace. So maybe we just put them all here. So, yeah, let's do it this way. I think this will work. So we put a maintenance office, an infirmary, and the fountain... Alright, maybe can be... Well, if the fountain's going to be amongst the people, the infirmary should be amongst the people. I think they'll be okay. I think the water guy will go top and left, and that's fine, and then on the right, and it's fine. And in fact, if it's not fine, I could just center this path. But there was no need for this path to bend. It could just be a straight line. Like that, I guess. Oh, but then we don't want all of this here. Because we don't want them wandering there. That's going to just confuse them, and it's not a good idea. We might move the palace later. But the trick, the game here, okay, is that now, when I go to culture, we can put a college down and a drama school down, which are both fairly discreet, simple little buildings. And over at this housing block, we don't need anything except a podium and a theatre. And I think the theatre is going to have to go... Because this corner's used up by roads. Is there a clever way I can do that? I don't think so. I think these people are going to have to leave. I'm sorry. So the theatre, the Woodland Theatre, will go there. And so, you see this philosopher?
Some of the peripatetic people should find themselves some employment.
Some employment, okay. Off he goes, bringing culture to all these houses that will be here. And next time he'll go this way, and again, so we will say a single theatre. The watch post has become a problem now. I really do need the theatre in a corner, really, don't I? So let's say no to that for now. We'll only add that if there is actual problem later. Price increase for wine, that's fine. So again, this theatre should be fine because they are going to try and leave here. They won't be able to leave here. They won't be able to leave here, leave here, leave here. Ah, valid. So they'll come out here. And then they will re-enter where they came in. So they'll do the loop, and then they'll go in. And they'll do the loop, and they'll go in. I believe all of this is nothing. And also, in the meantime, these guys at the school will be sending someone out. Here you go, this guy probably.
If nothing is done soon, I'll have my pick of extras. There are so many people out of work.
Yeah, exactly, perfect. He's going. So we got that. Now, the other thing is the podium. Now, I would put a podium here, but that's not gonna work because he's gonna start roaming up there. So I think we're gonna have to lose another house, unfortunately, for the podium. Or a tax office. Or maybe we can... Hold on. If this is instead...
I am a
here...
Worship me, and a sacred grove will grace your
A sacred grove. And then... we can kill that. And then... if I put the avenue... You guys see what I'm doing, I hope. It didn't work. Only in my dreams did that work. I'm not quite sure why I can't put an avenue there. Surely that's avenue valid. No? Like, that path works there, doesn't it? Or whatever, I don't know. There we go. Let's just put that back. I think that's weirdly broken now because I think they can walk up there. I don't know. I was going to say we could put it there. I've actually now completely forgot. We want a podium. So... Oh, see, I think if the initial road had been uneven, I could have stuck one on one of these corners or something. We don't want to give up any of these houses. Oh, hold on, up there. What about up there? Let's see. Culture. Podium. Yeah, that's good. It's a bit close to my other district. But fine. Now, as far as this is concerned, we only have avenues. We don't have boulevards. And since we've sort of muscled in on their space, I guess we'll put it this way. Again, more of that nice lush grass effect there. Oh, damn it. That's such a shame. That didn't line up. We don't have that weird gap. I mean, I suppose it's just more space for parks or things. Whatever. So then you've got those. And then a whole row of... Oh, that's good, though. That's perfect. I already have too many workers. Yeah, I get it. Oh, what's going on here now? Ah. This maintenance guy isn't working because of that. So I'm horrified by what's happening right now. What we do is we do this, 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 and this. We kill all of that. And in fact, we kill that as well. And we do that. And we do that. And we speed up the game slightly. And we delete that. Okay, so now the only way that he can go is onto the housing block. He was going the wrong way. So we have to rebuild the infirmary again. Looks like these big buildings are more prone to falling down than any of the other ones. See hazards. Oh god, yeah, it's all... This building's about to catch fire. But watch this as he goes. Look at him healing the land. If he could only go the other way. Building about to collapse now. Building severely damaged. So this is all very simplistic in this game. You know, it's all very, like, abstracted down. The fact that that's severely damaged hasn't actually caused any maths to change or whatever. It's very binary. It's like, are they fixed and happy or are they not, basically? And you get a time limit before they'll fall over. In other games, maybe... The thing is, I think the simplicity of this game is actually what I really like about it. I like that... I don't know. It's just difficult, isn't it? Because I'm sure if I put 100 hours into this, eventually I'd be craving those more complex interactions. So it's just, you know, I think a huge amount of making a fun game is how you distribute the mechanics and how you slowly fold things out to people. Like, I think that the China game, Emperor, with the Feng Shui and all those mechanics, it might have been more difficult for people to get into it because... You know, it slowly became more and more layered. So what's going on here?
It's not that I mind not working, but a guy's got to eat.
Okay, not enough jobs. I'm sorry that there's not enough jobs. I will expand my industry by moving into wine production. I promise. That's certifiable. We're doing it right now. So wine. Road. Road block. Let's do that nice... like star shape again. Oh, that's right next to the palace, isn't it? Oh, well, the infirmary. Okay, and then, so, we need both, wait, hold on. First, we need growers' lodges. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. And again, I'll try not, let's do that as a house rule. We're not going to cut down many trees on this one. So 3 of those. They need grapevine though, so I don't really have much choice here. It's gonna look a bit ugly, but we're gonna have all of this as grapevine. It's strangely difficult to get all that in. So there you go. So lots of grapevine there, and don't worry, that won't block them or anything like that. How many? Here we go. Growers from the Growers' Lodge tend to the city's grapevines and olive trees. Yeah, they can do both, by the way, when we get to Oh, no, sorry, we've already seen. We've already seen that. So what about the orange trees? That might be in the expansion, I don't know. To build a grower's... Ooh, I know how to build one, I've already built one. Once the Growers Lodge has employees, they'll go out to the grapevines and prune and maintain them. When the time comes, a team of growers will pick the right fruit and bring it back to the lodge. At the lodge, the fruit is prepared for use. Once a load of olives is ready, take it to an olive press. Similarly, when a load of grapes is ready, the delivery man will look for a winery that needs grapes. If there aren't any, then he'll go to a trading post and put it there instead. If that fails, he'll look for a storehouse that can accept them. Okay, so doesn't really tell us numbers. You know, I want to know. One grower's lodge, how many are these? One dairy, how many cows are they? You know, I can put up to a certain capacity, but is that important? These are things to know. Anyway, so that's one half of it. The other half then is we want some wineries, which is, if you notice on recent episodes, something we've been forgetting to do. So if I extend the roads, it's going to mess with the No, it's not going to mess with the infirmary. Actually, it would mess with the infirmary, I think. I think it would do something insane with the... Any experts on this game can verify that, maybe. Like, if I brought this road up here to this infirmary, I think it would do something really weird to the infirmary. So we'll leave that for now. So, look, you guys have jobs, see? Unemployed 35 people. You will all have jobs. You can come live here. I promise it's going to be okay. Do they have maintenance? They don't have maintenance. So... if we build him here and just block off the entrance, then that's good. And since there are more jobs going, I mean, why not? Let's do another... Oh, and there's timber mill here as well. Do we need wood? Oh, we will need wood for our construction of our sanctuary. So, let's get some timber mills. So, a couple of those. And it's better, I think, when they're slightly offset and they're, you know, you've just got to conform to whatever you can do. It's nicer. It looks a bit more organic, you know. Looks real. Okay, 28 people unemployed, but we'll wait for these buildings to fill up. I'm sure that's... There you go. So 32 workers needed, which is fine because these houses will have people coming soon. I don't know why these guys are just chilling. They should be sending loggers out soon. Here, these guys working up in the mountains. Let's go check on our cheese. Seems good. Lots of cheese filling this granary. That's like the only granary in the town. But it is still close enough for them. I guess I can put a second one down. Oh wait, no, we've got to be careful here now. So that's going to be where our... I mean, I can give her a granary. A granary? And a maintenance worker. So she can have a dedicated one for when too much cheese is in there, which there is. I don't think that will be a problem for very long, though. In fact, I don't need to guess, do I? We can look now. Let's use our UI. We have support for 3,000 people. Okay, it will be a problem. There's a lot of unrest in the city. Okay, did I replace those watch posts? Because I think I can put one... No, I can't put one there. Just don't want to get rid of any of my houses. It's just nice and pretty, isn't it? I don't want to get rid of any of them. Please don't be criminals. Look, there's a criminal here.
Give me a raise. I can't live on this pittance you call a wage, and I certainly can't afford to live in a better house.
Well, but dude, I got no money. I can't afford to give you a raise yet. You've got to tough it out for a while. Fine. We're getting the guards in. And look, you brought this on yourself, okay? So we'll watch this now. Guards... Well, hold on. We can do that neater. So, guards are going to come out of this... and they're going to go and attack this man. And there will be a bit of blood on the streets, but what more can we do? Oh, look, he got close to the watch post and ran. There's another criminal up there, though. So there we go, so let's watch this. Let's turn the game speed up back to 70. Here you go. So...
there's a lot of unrest in the city, so let's be careful out there.
So here's the police. Look at that, he just battered that guy. Here, look. Nice. Sorted out. Oh, yeah. Oh, those sound effects as they die. There you go. So now we got them. I'm assuming we will need... Oh, look, we got a guard here. He's patrolling here. He's going to kill this guy. Okay. And then that guy. I mean, why is there so much unrest? Let's have a quick look. People are nonplussed with you because you pay meager wages. Immigration is prevented because of our low wages, so nobody's coming to fill these houses. We got lots of food. We have provisions for 13 months. We're short by some workers. Unrest is a big problem. Can I click that and get information? And assets have fallen. Okay, so I can put your wages back up, but we're going to have to start selling stuff. Now, we haven't gone into debt yet, and I'm assuming we'll get a handout. If from anyone, at least Argos will give us a handout. Also, what happened to that wood they were going to give us? Because we do have a storage bay for it. Did I mess up the rules? It says accept marble, accept anything. They just didn't want to come back to us with the wood. So I will give you your wages, but we have to figure out maybe trading some of this cheese. If we can sell some of this food, that'll be really good. So, so yeah, let's do it, I guess. So industry, wage rate, normal. Okay, you got your wages back. And now, trading, well, we've got to look at the world here. Montpellier, do you buy food? No? Calydon? You buy bronze. Argos buys bronze. They buy marble and fleece. Trozen. And these guys buy wine. I've got nothing to export. I really don't. I've got to buy in fleece soon too. So my wages are okay now. What happens next time I have to pay everyone though? I mean, look at this cheese. Should we shut the dairies down? These guys have lost their theatre workers because people are moving out because of all the criminals. That's funny. You know, I didn't think it was that drastic. Lower wage slightly, raise tax slightly. Just one click in each direction, but it appears to have just destroyed the city in terms of, like, crime and immigration. Look at this. People are getting killed. Maybe they're trying to put on plays, but they're getting shanked in the streets. But look, we are at least getting lumber. Oh, can we sell that? They buy bronze, they buy marble, but we can't get... they buy things that I can't... Oh, this guy buys wine. We can make wine. So Montpellier. Oh, and it's worth a good amount of drachma each time as well. Do you know what? I'm just going to sell all of our wine for now. That guy's animation is so bugged, it's unreal. Like, why him out of everyone? His is so fast. So maybe we get on the winemaking really quick. If we fail this, you know, we'll try again and we'll go very fast with the wineries. But here, look, the wine, they should start mashing them down very soon. The grapes, I mean. There's a lot of unrest, I know. Well, we're not quite in debt. Should I change the tax again? Let's go. We're on normal tax, normal wage now. Everything's normal, and you know, I'm just scared of getting a game over now. But at the end of the day, you get a bailout the first time you go into debt. And then, what did we get? We got like 3 anniversaries of being in debt before we were forcefully removed. And that might have even happened quicker than normal because, you know, our popularity was so low or whatever. So all we have to do is just keep an eye on that. We have overhead right now. What's important is stability, food, culture. And they want fleece, but buying fleece is just not an option for now. I'm really sorry. But I'm very happy with how my culture thing works out. So just to be clear, you know, these 2 buildings, they don't produce roaming walkers. They produce walkers that will go to specific places, distributing culture as they go, but otherwise... they're just going to a place. These guys produce roamers.
Worship me, and a sacred grove will grace your city.
So for as long as you're doing housing blocks, you're stuck with having a big guy here because you need the roamer. If you're doing long roads, you can change up the design a lot. And I think for elite housing, we can change things. Also, we do now have gyms back, I noticed. And you can see just how good gyms are. Gyms don't need a twinned building. They're just straight away work all on their own. They'll send us a Rona out. Also, the stadium, there's a bizarre mechanic that I was reading about on Reddit. I got posted from 2 years ago. People are sort of still figuring things out and discussing things with this game. And that's that once you place the stadium, it gives you like a global culture buff across the whole map. And it means that normally townhouses want 3 avenues of culture. But if you have a stadium anywhere on the map, they only need 2. So technically, I could bung a stadium, like way out here near a marsh or something, and it wouldn't matter. These guys could all fully evolve after that. There's a lot of unrest, that's fine. Now, if I muster my forces, will they kill the criminals as well? I wonder where the criminals spawn from, you know? This is looking very good. Fruit is 89% ripe. The next harvest is in October. It's currently September. So... growers from the Growers Lodge pick grapes from the vine. I bet you wondered how I knew that. Did I now? So, hopefully they can get to that one. I did say they can. It looks like they can. I love the idea of being, like, tending to this. The furthest away grapevine, you know. On top of a remote cliff with the wind blowing in your face. So what are these guys? Oh, that's just an empty car. Okay, I was going to say, I don't recognise what that is. So we're getting lots of wood. We can't sell it. Like lots and lots and lots of wood. Let's see. We need 74 workers. I was going to put another storehouse down, but it doesn't seem to be a very good idea. Weren't we given a gift of marble from someone as well? Weren't we given loads and loads of marble? From Argos? I swear Argos was giving us marble. Maybe that's the same thing I'm thinking of. Was it sculptures or was it marble? We need to be buying sculptures from there. We're going to form a real relationship with Mount Pelion here. Because we're buying their sculptures and selling them wine. But Artemis is only going to need... oh, I don't know. Not many. Like, probably like 2 statues. That's it. That's all he'll ever need. Fire. Why is there fire here? There's a maintenance man right there. You can't deal with that. Alright, I'm going to put a roadblock here. And ask that you no longer patrol all the way down there. No, you already have a... Oh, I see, actually. Ah, I understand. It's that that roadblock is a little bit close. So I'll do it that way, because there's no buildings up there. Yeah, anyway. I mean, what if we put Hermes Refuge up there? No, it won't fit. It will fit there. Do we want a really remote Hermes Refuge, like high on the cliff? Hermes is an excellent god, by the way. Cheap, easy to get up running, and I think what he does is he makes your workers move fast.
This city is fantastic.
Fantastic, thank you. That's a brilliant pun. Does that mean that our problems have gone away? 0 workers needed. Beautiful, perfectly balanced. But these people are coming to live here now. Ethiopia launches invasion? A great potato fizz, an army of rival Greeks from Ethiopia is on the move and will reach your city in 1 year? That's probably why they've given us walls and gatehouses and things. Alright, I think we're going to see our first invasion now, guys. I think that's going to happen. So I don't have any luxury estates yet. We could try to rush them out, but I don't really have any money to do that. So I think we're just going to take it as it comes. Now, I don't know where they're going to attack us from either. But I will make sure that whatever companies we have, we are ready to do our thing with them. Looks like that's it for now. Oh, there we go. There's another one as well. So basically, these are all rabbles. If it's like just a fist, it's just a rabble of people. But we have a few rabbles. And we'll muster people, and we will do the fight, and we'll see where we can go. Why are you guys not evolving? Oh, because they need food from an Agora. Ah. Thought I'd forgotten something. Something about the Agora is just very forgettable to me. Look, that guy's fully evolved. He's technically connected. That's beautiful. Alright, well, the Agora... I guess right in the middle. I don't know. This hasn't quite worked out as well as I wanted. Oh, come on. You will connect to there. You're not going to connect at all as long as there's an avenue anywhere. Oh. Okay, well then. Yeah, I know. No, we don't have too many workers. We need people because they're going to be soldiers. Is that enough? I'll break more than I need to. Okay, there you go. An agora. And now these houses, see, they now need to be closer. It really kind of ruins it. But there's another way we can do an agora where we have like a housing loop. Ugh, it's so ugly now, isn't it? It's so ugly. Well, you live and learn. There's a way you can do. We can fill in the random bits with parks and things. You can have like the agora off on another little bit. It's good. So yeah, and then oh, a helping hand from Argos. Thank you. 1,600 drachmas. See, I don't like this though. Are we gonna get game over again? Is it gonna turn out that I'm not very good when actually playing the game, not in sandbox and not on easy mode? I mean, just how do we get money? I can't sell anything. I can sell wine. We're selling as much wine as we can now. Our first amount of wine is coming in. And look, if we already have too many workers, I'm expanding the wine industry. And deleting some of the natural landscape and going against my rule. See, they need a way out. This is what I've been talking about insistently. If I put 2 more growers' lodges there, they're all going to have to walk out past this infirmary. See this long line of everyone here? But them's the grapes. That's just what you're going to have to do, fellows. I want to hear these guys speak while they're dragging the logs. That's cool. I don't think we've ever spoken to someone dragging the logs.
A lot of people are out of work. But I'm a lumberjack, so I'm okay.
I'm okay. Okay.
The only room for these goods in the city is right here in my cart.
Okay, so we've ran out of space for wood. So that whole industry is basically going to stop now, because as long as the cart guys can't move, what else has everybody else got to do? If I could sell the wood... it would be so useful. And I'm tempted to turn the industry off now, but then we're going to have even more joblessness. So we don't want that. I think what I'm going to do is another... I think let's do this. Let's remove this roadblock. Place one there instead. Thrown out of my home. Why are they unemployed? I don't know. Oh. And then let's get rid of that guy. Roadblock there, because the storehouse is technically there.
You have offended me, you insufferable beast. Meet the Caledonian Boar.
Uh-oh. The Caledonian Boar, who will turn the tables on you, and you will know how it feels. You will know how it feels to be hunted. I'll go to great lengths to avoid, to avenge a slight. Well, how did I slight you? Okay. We will look at that in a second. So Theseus. We need Theseus to deal with the boar. Trade with Mount Pelion shuts down. I assure you it's not to do with your... You're not the guy that was buying my wine, are you? That's not Mount Pelion. It is Mount Pelion. What? How is this doable? This is not doable. That's the only thing I can sell. What? You're going to throw a monster at me and get rid of my only funds. Go to site of event. Thank God that's not near anything, really. I mean, it kind of is. What do I do? Because if I mess with the tax, I need money. If I up the tax, but only the tax... And it even tells me what % of the population there. Are you guys going to get pissy and snippy with me? Because we... Am I missing something? Needs wine, but won't trade with me. As a god told you not to. Buys bronze. We can't produce bronze. Can we? No, we don't make bronze here. Buys marble and fleece. We don't do either of those here either. There's nothing we can. We just have to rely on tax, I suppose. We have to be self-sustaining. And all this wine now. So what should we do? Elite housing. So actually, to be honest, yes, we should do elite housing. Elite housing is you can tax those guys a huge amount. There is one of the, you remember in a recent episode I said, oh, there's some walkers we haven't seen. One of the walkers is only when you have a bunch of really high tier elite housing, and they'll appear in those streets, and they just, I think that the whole point is they love being taxed. They're like signs that you can tax the hell out of these people. In just sick, but it's city-wide, so won't that annoy the common folk if I up the taxes everywhere? Or maybe I remove tax offices from those neighborhoods? I don't know. Anyway, so we got what, 6 months? Make sure I'm prepared. I'm prepared as I can be. I'm trying to boost my population to get a big rabble. This might be game over. And I don't even know where they'll enter from. If they enter from over here, they're gonna just destroy everyone in this housing district.
I'm Dionysus, god of the vine.
God of the
me,
vine.
and fruits of the vine will burst forth.
Will burst forth. Yeah, but I know, man. I like you too, but we've got to do Hermes. It's one of the mission goals. Very tricky. Unemployed. We got 200 people unemployed. So, all right, let's be smart. Let's put these guys to work, shall we? I got 1,000. Well, there's the Heroes Hall. Do people work in the Heroes Hall? Let's see, shall we? Seems appropriate to put it over here near the Hunters, near the Boar. Build the hall near the palace. It wants good appeal. Oh yeah, this guy's a bitch. He wants to be protected by walls. And he wants 32 slabs of marble. And wine. The marble and wine is fine. Actually, he's not a bitch if we just get the design right. So, we need good appeal and the palace together with the hall. So by the way, I don't think the flags really interfere with... I hope it's not too expensive to do all this. So, okay. So I'm going to have to teach you guys about walls. And I'm going to have to move the palace. And I'm thinking of putting it up here, because that would look cool up there, don't you guys think? So let's move the palace. Yes, goodbye to the palace. Now. As long as we got the space. And I think we should. So a tax office there, turning the game speed up. Hello? Is the palace gone? Yeah, it's gone. Oh, we probably just need to refresh the tab. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, I guess we do walls first. With no palace, what are we going to do? Well, no. Let's not do walls first. So, we want it fairly... So, there's okay, because we can get a wall around it. And then... in the mythology tab, we want the Heroes Hall. But they both need to be surrounded. So I think I need to push it back one, actually. Please tell me this isn't costing me like hundreds every time I do this. Oh, did the undo already actually do it? Okay, it did. It's just there's this weird lag. So we want it there. There. And then... really what I'm doing right now, we should do this on the most open field possible. But whatever. So then we can do that. So he's next to the palace. They're both going to have a road that goes down there. Okay, and we'll deal with that bit later. Now, so under military, we have walls and gatehouses. So we can just build a wall. Let's undo that. The walls are really interesting, and doing like double walls is a good idea. So we're gonna have to change the view here. And again, there you go. So we go up, reorient to the north. So, and then let's actually pull the wall along here. Delete that wall back there. Okay. And then the gatehouse is only cost 60. Well, hold on. We'll go one up again, actually, if the gatehouse wants that. I'm really nervous about that combat music, but I think it's just the boar, and it's not anything else. So then the gatehouse goes here. And the wall connects like so. So he should be surrounded by walls. There you go. Now there's this other thing where you need a peel in there, and I believe there's loads of methods you can use. We have a monument, so I'm going to put a monument behind him and hope that that's enough. It says lower peel for now, but that's because I don't think the monument has realised it exists yet. There we go. I was going to say. It says some appeal. See, it's pretty rough. It wants a lot. So we might be able to just stick another monument there. It's technically on the other side of the wall. Our trade with Montpellier opens up again. You propose we begin trading? Well, yeah, I propose that too. What were you ever doing? You know, don't leave me again, please. I need you. I really need you. Okay, thank you. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Okay, that second monument, I don't know if it's worked enough. Oh, there it has. There it is. Okay, so there you go. So that is ugly. All right. There are beautiful ways of doing it with fish ponds, leaping from pond to pond around the palace with a single beautiful little road in the middle and large gatehouse, and the walls are doubled and there's flowers around and avenues and blah 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 blah. We are not in the position to do that. Let's just be happy with the fact we picked a cool location for it. And look, I know that this will be upsetting some people, so there you go. I'll get rid of that. This weird-ass monument off on the side, whatever. This thing where it says protected by walls, I think the game will know, even if it's a massive area. Like, you can put an entire housing district inside walls, and you're okay. Speaking of which, we could do that to protect our people from invasion. But that doesn't really seem to be a thing right now, so we'll ignore that. Right now, I've got to pull all of these guys out. It doesn't seem to be possible, is what I'm trying to say. I think we have the money all the time, that they're invading in just a few months. So, bring all of these along. I'm getting to this horrible thing where I just suddenly look at the record and it's like, how have I been sitting here an hour already? How has it been an hour? I don't want it to be an hour already. I don't want to say goodbye. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of uploading this. Classically, I would do like an episode a day. But you can't not make an LP for ages and ages and ages and then do daily episodes of hours. People will just, you know, you're not in their schedule. They'll get caught behind. So... what do I do? Every other day? Even that seems excessive. But okay, so all these guys here, we can muster them. The flags disappeared before because we got rid of the palace. But they're ready to muster. And they'll do whatever we hope they will. Now, what are the invaders going to do when they get here? You might wonder that. What's their objective? It will be an army, and they will arrive trying to destroy the palace. So the fact that this hall has actually asked us to be with a palace and surrounded by walls is really quite good, because it is sneakily made sure we are prepared for this fight. And in fact, we have everyone stationed at the base of this mountain. In fact, it's like a Motte and Bailey castle or whatever, isn't it? It's or just a castle in general. They're all built on giant hills. Now, that's not necessarily simulated, but these choke points will be good for us to battle at. So how's the cheese doing? Because that granary isn't full. It seems alright. So Mount Pelion can now trade. Tax did go up, but people seem alright. The wine we can also use for the hall. And the wine... No, the wine isn't anything here. They just want a bit of a profit. So the Sanctuary to Hermes, I think, will be among the populace now. I think we will. Oh, I'm really confused. Yeah, we were going to put it here where all the flags are. I think Hermes will be here. It might be a nice idea to have Hermes in the industrial areas. Oh, in fact, that gives a good reason for this to exist. Out the back of the Agora. Whoopsie. Not clear. I'm going to do that. Now, what's this boar doing? I realised we didn't actually click the boar. He destroyed one of the buildings. That's unfortunate. And he's just killing our guys. That's a good boar sound. The Caledonian boar. You may be able to harvest timber... Blah, 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 blah. So, question mark. So, the boar. We're getting through them now, aren't we? We've seen a few. Well, I say that. We've seen 3. Hydra, Medusa, Cerberus, Kraken, Cyclops... Caledonian boar. The Caledonian boar gores people with his tusks and will also spit fireballs. It's like they gave some kind of like magical projectile to every single thing on this. He most often works for Artemis. The hero Theseus has the upper hand against the Caledonian boar. Theseus. And that is the hall that we're doing, right? The hall of Theseus. With a lot of these names, they're like going in one ear and out the other. So we've got 600. I want to do appeal, but then I also kind of don't want to. I'm happy my ribbon, I'm going to call this the ribbon, or the bone shape, right? Because it's a ring, and a thing that connects them. I'm happy that this does actually work. In fact, by the way, I think we can put a house there. And if I've ever seen a spot for a bench, it's that. It's a shame we can't rotate the bench. I want the bench to face... You know, it's got to go the other way. But whatever. Not avenue. And then a park. A bench. Oh, no, that's a house. Yeah, that's a perfect little bench, isn't it? There's never been a better place for a bench. So these avenues, by the way, you see how they've got like these flower pots, and then there's this standalone plant here, and then there's this thing here, there's this blue thing. They've got a variety of things that can appear. There is a specific like visual thing, it's very rare, which only happens when you make a the boar is coming into the town when you make a crossroad of them. And I want to do an elite housing estate that uses that at some point. Oh my god, get out of there! Oh no! Oh, that poor man. This is wild. What about our guards? Are they going to try and fight the boar? Because again, you can win. We could put all of our rabble on the boar and try to kill it with that. The time to prepare has passed. In 1 month, because they want more land to call their own, an army of rival Greeks from Ethiopia will arrive here, bent on conquest. Well, can I blame them? I did it on the previous campaign. I really want to see what happens when a guardsman comes up to the boar. I'm glad he's not destroying my infrastructure. He's just trying to kill my people. Oh no, not the cart guy! No! Oh, that's all of our food. Oh, now he's turning around right when the guard was coming. Actually, if you look, this watchman is not doing what we want him to do. He's because of the way that they leave and they patrol, as I've explained a billion times now, and I'm not going to keep going on about. He's actually patrolling the other road. So we need watchmen there, and that's something to spend some jobs on. Oh, thrown out of my home, and now I'm being killed by a boar. Oh, and now he's leaving. Okay. Right, 1 month. Here comes our first big battle, guys. Will it be game over? You'll notice I haven't been saving at all in any of these. So if we get game over in the middle of a thing like this after we spend an hour on a town, it's gonna feel pretty bad. But I'm gonna see where they enter from, and I'm gonna go kind of ham on them as soon as I see it. So there we go. Ethiopia launches invasion. Oh great Potatoes. An army of rival Greeks from Ethiopia is upon us, determined to destroy the city. So you can bribe them if you have lots of money. That is totally. Why do we have 3,000? We didn't get a gift from someone, did we? We could bribe them away, or we can surrender the city. I think it is okay to surrender the city once. I think you now have to pay tribute. If you surrender twice, I think you get... that's game over. Or you can fight to defend. I'm going to try to fight to defend. Maybe I should have saved it. So here we go. So we're going to try to save ourselves. It is not easy mode. Okay, where... Oh, okay, they're down there. They're down there. Okay, so what we do is we click on a flag, click it over, and muster the company. Maybe we should have mustered before they got here. Like when we had the 1 month message. No, that's fine. Oh my god, they're destroying our whole house. So muster everyone. Okay, just... And I swear there's a muster all button somewhere. Click to call the soldiers to arms. Here you go. Citizen army. Muster them all. Enemies closing in. No one requires military assistance. Or whatever. So they're all marching now. There you go. And now all we got to do... Oh my god. Look at this. They're destroying all of our stuff so much crazier than I thought they would. So I'm just going to trickle them in, which is probably terrible. But let's get the flags in there. And our guys will do battle. Don't worry, guys. I believe in you. We will get elites and proper housing estates later. Alright. Ready? Go. These guys are moving in. Oh, I'm quite nervous. Surely they'll be okay. Our numbers are way higher than theirs. The quality of our people are much worse. So this is Tumenexos, a Greek soldier. Alexander, a Greek soldier. And Philippos, a Greek soldier. And these guys are cavalry guys. Don't really seem to get much information. Oh, here you go. We can see the name of their thing. It's the Big Oxen. They're a rabble too. They have fearless morale. Oh, no, that's us, I think. Well, whatever. Here we go. So it looks like they're not coming in from the road, by the way. They are coming in from a weird spot, a weird place that I wouldn't have anticipated. Oh, look, they're throwing stones. Get in there, my son. We were slightly on slow-mo there. I hope they're fighting. Some of them look like they aren't fighting. Use offensive. That's it. Kill them. Oh, look, we're overwhelming them. Kill them all. Oh, no, the horseman's going. He's making a run for it. Oh, this legendary guy trying to deliver food through all of this. Come on, knock him out. Take him down. Oh, they're so tanky, aren't they? Okay, everyone's doing stuff though, right? I think I've got to get used to the UI. We've got to click low to grab the flag. We've got to left click again to make sure that anyone over there, we want to move the flags in, really. Yeah, that's it. Oh god, there's still a bad guy there. Okay, but see this guy, they're not doing anything yet. Attack him. We're using proper attacks. I think we're okay. Like, this isn't an active battle game, right? It's not active strategy. I think you could just move your people over and then, you know, go off and look at how your boar situation's doing or whatever. But I do at least want to see this for the start. I think we're going to win. A bunch of our guys aren't even doing anything. And we can start rebuilding as well. So whenever you've got rubble, you can right-click the rubble and it will tell you what it once was. So that was an infirmary. Money is shooting up now. Too close to enemy troops. Okay, we can't build until they're gone, it seems. It's a shame our guards aren't doing anything. I mean, can you guys help? So, like, some of these guys, maybe we could send back home. Because they're not working while they're doing this. So, go on, you guys go home. You guys go home. And I'll keep their flags there. Sounds like there's still horses. Jesus, they're taking a beating, aren't they? They are dying, though. I can hear them. Horse is dead. Unemployment prevents immigration. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that's it. I think we're done. Oh. Yeah! We won! Invasion force defeated! It is time to celebrate! The Greek forces from Ethiopia that its leader, Cassiopeia, sent to plague us have been thwarted by our brave soldiers. You can now build a commemorative monument so that we'll always remember this great day. Yeah, I hope it's like a defense monument as well. That is so badass. Okay, so then what we'll do is we will send everyone... oh. That isn't what I wanted to do. This UI is a bit strange. So, go home... Going home, going home, going home, going home, going home. Now I'm clicking, that's not working for some reason, but so we'll just leave that. So good job, everybody. You didn't even have any real soldiers, and you've sorted that out.
How much longer do I have to stand here?
Okay. That guy being bored. Dude, that was just the biggest battle of the series so far, right in front of you.
I'm bored.
Okay, that was a house, apparently.
Stand here?
Which means these were probably all houses. So next time we get attacked, I assume they will enter from the same place, so we can put some walls there maybe or something. Let's move these along. And of course the boar is attacking us from the other side still. They really ramp it up on this one, eh? I don't think this is all entirely just because I'm in normal mode now. So this was a theatre. The whole thing was a theatre. So it looks like a huge mess. But to be honest, they actually only broke a couple of buildings. But the people will want for their culture. And if I don't give it to them, they will be upset. Oh, come on. You gotta... Here we go. I think we can go after this one. Ready? Ready? No, no, no. Hello, Dionysus. God of the vine. Oh, guys, we're going to have to stop the episode. We're going to have to stop because this is, they're taking so long. Well, they're all going to devolve. You're all going to move out if you don't let me place the goddamn thing. Oh, there's a space. Oh, just got it. Nice. Yeah, we're going to have to stop because it's getting too long. So I'll see you next time. What happened here? Was this the boar? The boar did this? Looks like they do not want us to enjoy our stories about Oedipus. Or whatever. Oh. Mind you, Oedipus was in that other story. So, has any of that happened yet? What exactly is showing at Greek theatres in 3000 BC? The big questions in life. So there you go. So let's get these hunters. It's probably a bit silly to do this for now because it's the boar. Look, he's going for it. He wants it. All right, well, guys, join me next time as we continue along with our colony. I think we've basically done all the big stuff. That, you know, that's really the main quest there. We just got to get this marble in. We got to buy marble. We're getting a lot of money now. Like a lot of money. So we'll just put a little bit of wine off for the storage. Import some marble, build Hermes' thing, and the chapter's done. So maybe that is quite a lot to do. I don't know. We'll see you on the next part, though, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Again, I really appreciate it. Hope you're having fun. And see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Maybe one day branches from this olive tree will be made into a wreath to crown a great champion. Give the tree a gentle little shake and ripe olives go plop plop onto the ground. I can only imagine Oeneus's joy when Dionysus gave him the first vine. Vines are so fun to work with. These succulent grapes are sure to make some fantastic wine. People are whining that they don't feel well. If city hygiene doesn't improve soon, a plague could break out. Maybe being hungry is simply what the fates have in store for me, but I do wish I had more food. Jobs are scarce. A lot of people are out of work. Our city is better than our rivals. Why is it that we pay tribute to them? One of our colonies has picked a fight with us. How rude. Run! It may be too late for me, but save yourself.
My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher.